everyone, back with chapter 26. That's what it talks about. Uzziah reigns in Judah. And all the people of Judah took Uzziah, who was 16 years old, and made him king instead of his father Uzziah. He built Eloth and restored it to Judah after the kings died. Uzziah was 16 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 52 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Jechala of Jerusalem, and he did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, according to all that his father Uzziah had done. He set himself to seek God in the days of Zechariah, who instructed him in the fear of God, and as long as he sought the Lord, God made him prosper. He went out and made war against the Philistines and broke through the wall of Gath and the wall of Jabesh and the wall of Ashdod. He built cities and territory of Ashdod and elsewhere among the Philistines. God helped him against the Philistines and against the Arabians who lived in Gerbel and against the Meunites. The Ammonites paid tribute to Uzziah, and his fame spread even to the border of Egypt, where he became very strong. Moreover, Uzziah built towers in Jerusalem at the corner gate and at the valley gate and at the angle, and fortified them. And he built towers in the wilderness and cut out many cisterns, for he had large herds both in the Shelah and in the plain. And he had farmers and vine dressers in the hills and in the fertile lands, for he loved the soil. Moreover, Uzziah had an army of soldiers fit for war in divisions according to the numbers, and the muster made by Jalil, the secretary, and Messiah, the officer, under the direction of Hannah, one of the king's commanders. The whole number of the heads of the fathers' houses of mighty men of valor was close to 3,000. Under their command was an army of about 308,000 who could make war with mighty power to help the king against the enemy. And Uzziah prepared for all the army shields, spears, helmets, coats of mail, bows, and stones for slinging. In Jerusalem he made engines invented by skillful men to be on the towers and the corners to shoot arrows and great stones, and his fame spread far, where he was marvelously helped till he was strong. Uzziah's pride and punishment. But when he was strong, he grew proud to his destruction, for he was unfaithful to the Lord his God, Jesus Christ, and entered the temple of the Lord to burn incense on the altar of incense. But Azariah the priest went after him with 80 priests of the Lord, who were men of valor, and they withstood King Uzziah and said to him, "It is not for you, Uzziah, to burn incense to the Lord, but for the priests, the sons of Aaron, who are consecrated to burn incense. Go out of the sanctuary, for you have done wrong, and it will bring you no honor from the Lord God." And Uzziah was angry. Now he had a censer in his hand to burn incense, and when he became angry with the priest, leprosy broke out on his forehead in the presence of the priest in the house of the Lord by the altar of incense. And Azariah, the chief priest, and all the priests looked at him, and behold, he was leprous in his forehead. And they rushed him out quickly, and he himself hurried to go out, because the Lord had struck him. And King Uzziah was a leper to the day of his death, and being a leper, lived in a separate house, where he was excluded from the house of the Lord. And Jotham his son was over the king's household, governing the people of the land. And now the rest of Acts of Uzziah, from first to last, Isaiah the prophet, the son of Amoz, wrote. And Uzziah died, and they buried him with his fathers in the burial field that belonged to the kings, for they said, "He is a leper," and Jotham his son reigned in his place. They have a map here. It says Judah's resurgence during Uzziah's reign, from 767 to 740 BC. A power vacuum created by Assyria's attack and withdrawal from Syria allowed King Azariah, also called Uzziah, of Judah, to recover land that had once belonged to Judah. Azariah recovered Eloth on the Red Sea, captured some Philistine towns, and fought against the Arabians at Gerbel and against the Meunites. So basically, he just attacked some cities and took some of Philistia, he took Jabneh, Ashdod, Gath, also took Gerbel from the Arabians and the Meunites. So that's basically he just took over some cities. Anyway, that's the 26 about Uzziah reigns in Judah. And of course, Uzziah's pride and punishment leads to his death, pretty much. And this is the map of the city that he captured during his time, right there. You see him right there, little red dots. Anyway, that's 26. And I'll be right back with 27 here shortly.